should a guy approach you? Think about your life and what you do daily, and when would be a good time for a guy to approach you?
Maybe like if you're at a bar or something alone.
At Vivo.
Like if you're just not at Vivo.
See, like, that doesn't even make sense.
At Vivo.
Quick plug-in.
Not at Vivo.
Okay, quick plug-in. If you need to book a table at Vivo, book with Tori.
Yes.
Yeah,
Her
hey,
Instagram's in
facts.
the
No, for
description.
sure.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Tori, go ahead and
Hit
give
me
us
up,
that quick
hit me up.
plug-in real quick.
Yeah, Vivo Dallas, book with Tori. I'll get you 2 free bottles of champagne. Okay.
Oh,
Free
Ace of
sex.
Spades.
Only
Yeah.
Yeah, only champagne.
A-
Not
Ace of Spades,
Not-
half off.
Not Ace of Spades.
expensive stuff.
House champagne.
What, Moet?
She said house champagne.
Damn,
House
what the fuck is
champagne.
that?
House
What,
champagne.
what's
Two of
house?
them for
What's house
free.
champagne?
You don't want to know.
Okay, all right. Let me ask you. What is the worst approach you've had at Vivo?
At Vivo?
Yeah,
Yeah, a guy trying to holler at you.
yeah.
Someone literally just physically touching you.
Oh,
Like how
Yeah.
though? Like
well,
walking
like
up
grabbing you
behind
to the waist,
Yeah. Yeah.
grabbing you by the waist and saying,
Yeah.
oh, "Yeah, okay."
Like what? Me personally, that's like a personal thing. I don't like being touched.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't.
Most girls
I hardly
don't,
even
yeah.
hug my friends. Like, don't.
What?
Yeah.
You don't hug your friends?
I mean, yeah, sometimes, but like not like I'm not like super like affectionate in that kind of way. So.
I gave you a hug outside. Oh, hey, how
Yeah,
you
I
doing?
was like, a hug. Okay.
She didn't know.
Damn, so she didn't like it.
She didn't
Okay,
know.
all right.
Oh, we're going straight for hug. I mean, like, that's okay though, because like it's not
I
like you
get
just
it.
like did.
Nah,
it
she already
randomly.
said it though. No,
No, but
Yeah, she
you,
did
I take it back.
whenever
I
you
take
did
the hug
that-
back.
Whenever you did that, I was like, oh, we're going for a hug. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
yeah,
That's
you know
the
what I'm saying?
recording
Mutual,
was
yeah.
on, yeah.
Exactly. But that's different just coming up behind someone and just
Oh,
grabbing
no,
them,
that's-
you know,
That's
it's
completely
like,
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of guys, that's just somebody being weird though. Honestly, that's not what no normal person would just.
You know
do
the
that.
crazy thing about this is that she's actually avoiding where to actually like.
Well, because I'm
reach
thinking
out.
about it.
And I guess your thought process
Me
is.
personally, I don't want to be approached. Not that's why it's hard for me to say where like you should approach.
Let me ask you this.
In school?
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's
like a year, I guess.
Where
I
else
mean-
could anybody ask you? You're sleeping for 8 hours.
better
You're
to
working for 8
just-
hours.
For me, the best like relationships have come out of someone you genuinely know first. You're just friends and like something just clicks.
Girls
not-
don't want friends.
Uh,
And don't even say y'all want friends because y'all lying.
I mean, just depends. I don't know.
Y'all do not want guy friends. Girls do not want guy friends. And if they do want guy friends, they literally don't want them to have sex with them.
Well, they keep them around for different reasons, right? But I think a guy who just is a friend just to be a friend, or trying to get something out of it, it's the wrong approach. Now, if women like reach out to you for advice or whatever the case is, and maybe you had something in the past, I don't know, and you keep them around, I mean, that's that's okay in a sense, right? But personally, me, like, I wouldn't reach out to a girl and like, hey, I need advice on this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're not, most of the time, they're not in the same wavelength as I am, as like maybe my friends, my guy friends and all that.
See, I
So-
would do that, bro, but I would just confirm. So, like, for
Yeah.
instance, if I was talking to a girl and I was like, she kind of gave me some mixed signal in this text, I'm getting that she don't want to go on this date.
Yeah.
And I tell her, and she's like, from this message, would you think this is the same thing I thought? And if she's like, yeah, she don't want to go on the date, then I'd be like, all right, cool. Thank you
Yeah.
for confirming
Yeah.
from
Different
a girl's point of
perspective,
view
yeah,
that
for
this
sure.
is, she don't want to go on the date. Now I know for sure. Like, I already had the feeling. I just need that second confirmation.
Yeah.
She don't want to go. But it's also good to ask another guy as well. I feel like I like
Oh,
going
yeah.
both ways depending on what it is.
Yeah.
But like you said, if you're in a relationship, I'm for sure only asking guys like, yo, what do you think I should do? Whatever it is.
Yeah, for sure. I
I'm
mean,
not
because you don't go to your own woman to ask for advice. No, you don't do that.
As soon as you start confiding in another woman too, boy, she gonna be hella mad if she finds
I
out.
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
because
for
how
sure.
would I feel like that's another thing. Like when you're in a relationship and you're like, I've heard like guys will like get really upset if you're like emotionally like giving or just telling a lot of problems or like stuff that's going on to another guy. And I do feel like that's
Oh
kind
hell
of
yeah,
wrong.
yeah, you should.
Wait,
That
oh,
is kind of
like
wrong.
the girl
Yeah.
going,
Just
oh, yeah,
confiding
yeah,
into
yeah.
it.
No,
yeah,
for
it's
sure.
Like what is that gonna? What's that gonna?
Let me
lead
ask
to?
you this.
You know what it leads to? She's
I mean,
attracted to
I-
him.
it might-
She's attracted
it
to
might
him in
just-
some way.